Today, Christian groups rallied outside of the White House. They're asking the Trump administration to welcome 75,000 refugees into the U.S. during the next fiscal year. White House correspondent Mark Irons reports. Good evening, Mark.
Good evening, Wyatt. The Trump administration lowered the cap for admitted refugees to a historically low number, 45,000 in October of 2017. But we are only a couple of weeks away from the end of this fiscal year, and less than half that number, around 20,000, have been allowed into the U.S. Some Christians are outraged and are speaking up for refugees.
They have nowhere to go because of either organized crime or violence, or there is a threat that is going to hurt them and their families. Where else can you go? And being able to welcome people, because it is a human right for every single person to have a home and to be cared for and to be respected and for their dignity to be embraced, that's important.
Laura James with the United Methodist Church says her father was welcomed as a refugee by a church community. Catholics were also present today. Patrick Colleran, who runs the Franciscan Action Network, says Christians are called in the gospel to welcome the stranger.
You know, we're called as Christians, as people of faith, we're called in the Gospels to welcome the stranger, to care for the poor and the marginalized. This is what it means to live the Gospels, not just preach the gospel, but live the gospel.
Trump administration officials say the lowered refugee cap enhances national security and ensures refugees who are admitted are screened properly. According to the Department of Homeland Security in 2017, the U.S. granted asylum and refugee status to more individuals than Canada, Australia, and the United Kingdom combined. In the coming weeks, the administration is expected to announce the refugee cap for fiscal year 2019. Wyatt, that starts October 1st.
White House correspondent Mark Irons reporting. Thanks, Mark.